Today, we're going to dig into just one sentence, but it's a powerful one. It asks a really fundamental question. Who is your real competition? And fair warning, the answer might just completely change how you think about success. It's all about shifting your focus from, well, everyone else, to the one thing you actually have control over, yourself. Yeah, just take a second with that one. This right here, this is the core of everything we're talking about today. It really boils down to a simple choice, right? Are you looking over your shoulder at what everyone else is doing? Or are you looking in the mirror, trying to be the person you were yesterday? Let's tackle that first idea. All right, so part one of this idea, not to be better than someone else. Look, it's a totally natural instinct. We all feel it. But it's a path that's loaded with hidden dangers. We're going to call it the comparison trap. And you get why, right? On the surface, aiming to be better than someone else feels like great motivation. You see a friend get a promotion or a runner with a faster time, and boom, you've got a target. But here's the thing. That target is always moving. They get better, someone else comes along, and trying to win that race, it's pretty much impossible and honestly, super unsatisfying. So let's really get into the consequences here, the hidden costs. First off, it puts you on a treadmill, an endless race with no finish line. I mean, there's always going to be someone ahead of you, right? And it makes you focus only on the stuff you can easily see, the flashy stuff. Job titles, follower counts, whatever. Not the things that are actually valuable, like, are you becoming a wiser person, a kinder person? And maybe the worst part? You're basically handing over your self-worth to someone else. Your happiness depends on them not doing too well. That's a crazy way to live. So yeah, let's put a pin in it. That's the comparison trap. It's when your measuring stick for success is basically in someone else's hands. Just think about that for a sec. If your whole goal is to catch up to somebody, what happens when these speed up? Or what if you actually do catch them? You just find a new person to chase? It's so unstable, and man, is it exhausting. Okay, so this chart really lays it all out, side by side. You've got the external comparison path, where your focus is on what they're doing. The problem? You have almost zero control over that. Any win you feel is temporary at best. Now look at the other side, internal growth. Here, the focus is all on your journey, your actions. You have a ton of control, and the progress you make is real. It's yours to keep. So this all leads to a really important question, doesn't it? If constantly looking over your shoulder at everybody else is a trap, then where should you point all that competitive energy? Who's the opponent that's actually going to make you better instead of just bitter? And this is where we pivot. The solution is right there in the second half of that quote we started with. See, the answer isn't to just give up and stop having goals. No way. It's about changing your opponent. It's about looking inward and creating what we'll call your personal benchmark. So what exactly is personal benchmark? It's super simple, really. It's just a standard that's based on you, your past self, the you from last year, last month, heck, even the you from yesterday. That person is your new baseline. It's the only comparison that answers the one question that really truly matters. Are you getting better? Okay, so how do you actually do this? It's basically a three-step deal. First, you got to be real with yourself. Look back and acknowledge who you were, the good and the bad. No sugarcoating. Second, take a look at where you are right now. What skills have you picked up? How have you grown? And then finally, you use all of that to aim for your future self. You set goals to become a better you, not just a cheap copy of someone else. Let's put these two mindsets head to head again, because the difference is huge. In the comparison trap, you're always asking, am I beating them? Your motivation is getting that thumbs up from other people. And how does it feel? Either envious or maybe a quick hit of pride that doesn't last. But with a personal benchmark, the question changes. It becomes, am I better than I was? The motivation comes from inside, and the feeling you get is real, lasting fulfillment. It's a total game changer. So what we're really doing here is completely reframing the race. It's not about craning your neck to see who's next to you anymore. It's about keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Well, maybe, just maybe, taking a quick glance in the rearview mirror every now and then, just to appreciate how far you've driven. Okay, quick thought experiment. Imagine you could just turn down the volume on all the outside noise, mute the social media feeds, ignore the job titles, forget all that pressure. When all of that static is gone, who's left? Who's the only real competition you have? The person you were yesterday. That's it. That's the whole thing right there. And you know what? This is the only competition where you can actually win
every single day, because every little step forward is a win for you. It's a direct investment in your own happiness.
And that brings us right back to where we started, back to this incredibly simple but totally transformative idea. This isn't about killing your ambition, not at all. It's about re-aiming it. It's about putting all that energy and drive into the one race you were actually born to run, the one against the person you used to be.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one last thought. Every single morning, you get to make a choice. Are you going to focus on what everyone else is doing or on your own growth? Are you competing with the person next to you or the person in the mirror? So who will you choose to be better than tomorrow?